Hello there, this is DBT and these are the rooms. And alright, let's continue playing some more Asphalt Legends Unite. And today, I'm gonna be testing out in multiplayer the beautiful car that you see on the screen right now, and that is the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento. And today, I'm not gonna be testing it out in MP2, no, I'm gonna do it in MP1 where it's actually gonna be a bit of a challenge to get some results, but still, we're gonna try it out. But before I jump into it, if you enjoy my content, please hit the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel, because doing that helps the channel to continue to grow, and in that way, I can continue making this content for you. So go ahead, like and subscribe for some more alu right here. But okay, as I just mentioned, there's not like a free trial of this car or anything. Instead, I'm gonna be playing with it in MP1, where I'm currently in Gold 1. Whilst this car, the Sesto Elemento, actually belongs to Gold 2, which means it's a car from a lower sub-league. So in theory, it's not as ideal to be driving in Gold 1, but even then, I still believe that it's gonna be able to do, or rather, give some results. Now, I do want to briefly talk about the stats of this car because it's a very peculiar one. Of course, it's going to be one of those cars, especially because it's a Lamborghini, that is going to be compared to the Lamborghini Huracan Evo Spider. So, before we actually do that comparison, let's have a look at how I have it upgraded. Basically, I have acceleration and handling at gold, whilst the nitro and top speed aren't quite there just yet. The nitro is almost there. I am still missing one epic for it. And for the top speed, I have no epic. So 4 more epics and one day I'll be able to gold this thing. But with that in mind, let's have a quick look at how this compares against the always so spammed Lamborghini Huracan Evo Spider. And here we go. Now you can see that this car is some 70 something points above the rank of the maximum rank of this car, being higher of that of the Huracan Evo. And the speed, currently, my Sesto Elemento is a little bit slower than the Huracan Evo Spider, but if I had the speed at gold, it would actually be faster by about 2 kilometers an hour. The acceleration, however, you can see is considerably higher by like 3 points, handling lower by about 5 points or so, and nitro of the Sesto Elemento also lower by quite a bit than the Huracan Evo Spider by almost 10 points. Now, to be fair, if I were to gold the nitro, the difference wouldn't be as high, but still, the gold nitro is of 74.76, so yeah, let's keep that in mind. So as you can see, in some ways, it is very similar to that car, but I still prefer to drive this thing because reasons. Let's jump into multiplayer and then I'll keep on talking about this car. What a beautiful car this is, and by the way, if it looks a little bit different than what you have seen, is because mine is painted in a fancy color. You know, normally this car comes in, carbon fiber, so it looks pretty cool. But, you know, I get tired of seeing it in the same color, so I like changing it from time to time, and right now I have it in orange. Oh, what a surprise. But alright, so, first things first, like I said, I am playing currently in MP1, I am in Gold 1, and I'm gonna be straight up with you. Oh, I should have taken that jump. I have been struggling to rank up, to be completely honest with you. Even though I'm currently only in Gold 1, there's still all of Platinum to look at and eventually get to Legend. Even... Oh, what? What was that? Okay, sure game. Thank you for that really strange physics moment. Appreciate it. Yeah, I've been struggling to rank up. Even though I'm in Gold 1, I'm still in position like 10,000, which, you know, for the whole player base is considerably high. Just in the sense that at position 10,000, I would expect to be already in Platinum, but I'm not, and I just lost 2 points. Yay! Alright, I did not like that race at all because, well, physics got me and all of that, so let's just move on. Let's hope that I get something a little bit better. Ooh, Tuscany. Alright, well, unsurprisingly, you're gonna be encountering a lot of Lambo Huracan Evo Spiders and a bunch of Vandas. You know that that's always the case. I'm surprised to see over there the Peugeot 9X8, but let's see how we do over here. So this car, obviously, it's mostly focused on acceleration, right? At 87, it has some crazy level of acceleration. So yeah, looking good in that sense. And, you know, with a pretty decent nitro of 73, plus a pretty decent top speed of 340 something, you know, overall, it's a good car. It's pretty good. However, I can still see why people would still prefer to use the Lamborghini Huracan Evo Spider simply because it has much better nitro, and you know, much better nitro usually helps in a lot of situations. So, still, I prefer to drive this car just because A, I like much more the way that this looks, and B, because I'm so tired of seeing the Huracan Evo Spider that I don't want to contribute to the spam of it, but again, I understand why people do it. So, hold on, let me see if I can get something going over here. If I don't make this jump. Oh god, I'm always nervous about that second jump. Now, there's some problems with this car, even though, like I said, it's a generally speaking good car. it does have a bit of a situation. Whenever you're using the shockwave, the car turns into a boat and you cannot steer. So that's something that you gotta keep in mind. You wanna go for shockwaves basically on a straight line and nothing else. But look at this. The acceleration here on the jump, definitely helpful. The drift, however, it's another part where this car kind of suffers. The drift, ooh, I did keep it. Jesus Christ. Did you see it was changing from third to fourth? But okay, got it. Got some points. Let's go. Okay, Peugeot and Vanda defeated me, but I did beat the 570S, which is much faster. Carrera GT, Huracan, DBS Superleggera, and the 911 GT3 RS. Nice. Now, before moving to the next race, I wanted to change the color to the default one to show you the fancy pattern of the carbon fiber. However, I just realized that here on the Nintendo Switch, it doesn't have it. I did not notice that. Oh my god. I don't see the pattern at all. Man, it looks so dope with the pattern. But over here, it just doesn't seem to have it. It seems more like a flat black or super dark gray. That is disappointing. Okay, well, I guess we'll just drive it like that. Fine. But anyway, as I was saying, I have been struggling to rank up in here. Now, to be fair, I should be using a better car. For example, playing with my Lamborghini SVJ, I actually have better results. It doesn't accelerate nearly as good, but it's a considerably faster car and whatnot. Or using the 570S, though the lack of acceleration on that car does create a bit of a situation from time to time, but still. Now, there's something else to be said about the fact that this MP1 series that I'm playing right now is Ghost. And you know that in general, Ghost can be pretty conducive to top speed oriented cars. Not as much maybe as Ghost Slipstream, but still, because there's no collision with other cars, you're only relying on your own skill in order to well, do the best time that you can and keep as much speed on your car as you want. So I should be using something like that, but you know, it is what it is. I am stuck currently in gold, so I thought, hey, might as well play with the Sesto Elemento, because I realized that I never, ever really have done a video on this car, which is a little bit curious, because I really like the look of this car, and the performance, like I said, is also pretty good. But hey, can I... Hold on. I might just get the first place over here. Maybe. Keep it together. That's gonna be a... I mean... Okay, that worked out. Ooh, what was I racing? I see Vanda. Yeah, Vanda, 911 GT3 RS, 2 Huracans, an Essenza, Corvette ZR1, and Automobile. Alright, so the biggest challenge over here was gonna be the Vanda. Other than that, I got kind of lucky in this lobby, because there was not like super fast cars or anything. Nice. Well, there was the Automobile GT, but you know, that doesn't count. Woo! We're in Osaka. Let's see what we can do over here. Like I was saying, this car has a bit of a drift problem when, you know, you have the handling at max, but not at go. Once you actually apply the Apex for the handling, the drift drastically improves. Well, not drastically, but definitely improves, and it starts feeling good. So hopefully over here is not going to be much of a problem. Now, I want to believe that those Huracans out accelerated me because they were using nitro while I wasn't. I was hoping to get the shockwave for this, but I didn't, so woo! I'm just, you know, not doing great over here. Let's go. As usual, it has a lot to do with skill issues and whatnot. And yeah, I understand that I have not been able to rank up because of skill issues. It's fine. I understand my own skill issues. But hey, you know, at least I get to play with these cars that normally, if I was already in Platinum, or worse, if I was already in Elite, I would definitely not be having the time or the opportunity to be playing with cars like this other than in MP2. Which, you know, MP2 is also a lot of fun and whatnot, but the matchmaking is even more broken over there than over here, so hey, whatever, it's fine. Let's see, acceleration, come on, save me. Now, a car like this with a crazy acceleration really benefits from maps that have a lot of jumps. Especially if you have the shockwave going for it. The little jumps is where this helps a lot. Now, granted, if I'm facing a bunch of Huracans, which already have really good acceleration anyway... Whoa! Okay, game, sure. Sure, that was a totally natural barrel roll situation right there. Vanda, Peugeot Onyx, and a Huracan Evo. I did beat 2 other Huracans, no, 3 Huracans and an Apollo N. Alright, fair enough. Ooh, there's already an Icona Volcano and a Lycan over here, but let's see how we do. And yeah, I put the livery on my Sesto Elemento because reasons. But yeah, as I was saying, maps that have a lot of little jumps is where cars with this crazy level of acceleration can actually do pretty good. Because you land, well, and then you reach your normal top speed, and then you get into another jump, and then boom, with that acceleration, instantly jump into really high top. So that's where these type of cars tend to shine quite a bit, at least from my own experience. But of course, if you get into long sections without jumps, and then there's cars with much higher top speed, then yeah. Or if there's long jumps, same thing. The cars with the higher top speed are still gonna get into a higher airspeed, so yeah, it's gonna be a bit of a tough situation. But in general, I have found these tracks with a bunch of jumps to be pretty good for this, oh god, for this type of car. So yes, let's keep that in mind. Now, I'm kind of glad that so far the game has been kind to me and not giving me super top speed oriented tracks, but now that I just mentioned it, probably I just jinxed it. So let's see. Something behind me. Oh, that's the Lycan. Come on. Acceleration, save me. Acceleration, come on. Acceleration, let's go. Oh, yeah, barely. Jesus. So the Lycan has a much higher top speed than my car, but because I have such crazy acceleration, I was able to get into my top speed earlier, and that just barely managed to give me, or rather, allow me to keep the third place. Okay, I got defeated by an SVJ in a Huracan. That's a top 3 Lambo. Let's go. Then there's me on the Sesto Elemento, and I did beat the Lycan, Volcano, 2 Huracans, and a Vanda. I mean, to be fair, the Lycan and the Volcano, they're gonna have a bit of a challenge in this track, so gonna make sense. Oh, and by the way, there it is, in case you were curious how indeed I'm in position 10,000 and we're still in gold 1. Normally, when I see position 10,000, I'm already in platinum 1 or something like that. So that tells you that overall it's kind of challenging to rank up, or at least for me. I don't know. Skill issue. Again, I get it. Now, to be completely honest with you, let's say that you have the option of driving this, the Sesto Elemento or the Vanda. You should be driving the Vanda. Let's be fair. The Vanda, it's overall, I think, a little quicker, you know, with the perfect nitro boost, accelerates really good, maybe not as good as this, but still really good nitro, really agile. And again, this car is not that it's not agile at all, but it's not that agile either, you know, it's good. Let's say in a scale from 0 to 10, where 0 it's like the worst handling and drifting ever, and 10 is like the ultimate king of the game, the Vanda would probably land in like an 8. This would probably, maybe like an 8.5 for the Vanda. Maybe this would land in what? A 7. So it's still on the good side, but not particularly amazing, you know? So yes, it can still do some damage when it comes to somewhat twisted tracks. But simply, the Vanda, it's so much more superior to this. Not in looks though, nor in sound. Oh Jesus. Let's see if I can give this third place, or maybe even take a second. Something's coming right behind me real quick. Oh, it's a Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Come on, acceleration, save me. No. Wait. Oh, I stole it. Ooh. I'm telling you, this acceleration. Oh my God, look at that. Platinum League. What did I say? It's possible. It's just rough. All right, defeated by a Vanda, but I did beat the 911 GT3 RS, Onyx, Vanda, Carrera, Onyx, and an 812 Superfast. Nice. There it is. Let's go. We have reached now Platinum 4. Beautiful. Now, this actually is what I wanted to do in this video, to rank up halfway through the video. Well, we're past the halfway. But basically, because I wanted to see how much does it change the difficulty between trying to rank up, you know, when I'm in Gold 1, where it's the most competitive people trying to get there, you know, and fighting, to when you reach Platinum 4. My theory is that once you reach Platinum 4, it starts becoming a little bit easier again, simply because then people are just ranking up quicker into Platinum 2, Platinum 1, but I don't know, let's try it out. Of course, still with this car. Now, out of curiosity, I wanted to check what cars I would, in theory, be matching against in Platinum 4. We got the Chrysler ME412, Jag 220S, the 650S GT3. How are you guys doing in the Speed Festival, huh? The 911 GT2 RS, the beautiful SC18, the Ferrari SF90XX Stradale, la Ferrari Aperta, the Revuelto, and the Temerario, including the ER9. Wow, a bunch of, well, the top, in this case, top 3 Class B cars, which, to be fair, they're pretty strong, but it's interesting. All right, let's see. Okay, so these are the cars that in theory we would be matched against, but really, very likely, I'm still gonna find a bunch of Vandas and Huracans. As if I could see the future, a ton of Vandas. To be fair, there's no Huracans, but I did find a 911 GT3 RS, so hey, there's that. I suppose, well, the GT3 RS is a question mark in my head, because it's not particularly fast. Yeah, it's super agile, insane nitro and all of that, but it's, you know, kind of lagging a little bit in the top speed department. But, you know, the Vanda totally makes sense. But let's, oh Jesus Christ, let's see what we can do over here. Okay. So yeah, it just kind of makes sense, right? Because if these are the cars that are giving the best results to people, those are the cars that people are going to continue to use until they're no longer giving any good results. So the fact that they're still spammed at this league tells me that it's still giving quite a bit of results. But hey, let's see. Now, again, I could be using better cars by now, but of course my objective over here is to drive one single car and see, well, what I can do with it. So hey, but yeah, once you reach, for example, in this case, Platinum 4, you can start using your Platinum 4 cars, and suddenly you got much faster cars. And now, are they much better? I don't know, but you know, especially like I mentioned earlier, in a Ghost season, well, top speed does play quite a bit of a role, so yeah. Okay, not a great result this time around. A 5th place. Okay. Well, I can live with that, but no. Okay, no points gained, no points lost. Fair. And what do we have here? Vandas and Hurricanes. Who would have seen that coming? Who? And of course, the Hurricanes using the same livery. I'm telling you, I think I said this in a live stream, but I still repeat it over here. I find really funny how they super spam Huracan now also is super spam with that livery. Because, you know, it was free at some point some months ago. I don't know if it still is. But yeah, now everybody got that livery. So now the Huracan spam also has a livery spam. So now all of the Hurricanes look the same. Yay! So much variety and originality. Look, again, I understand why people spam these cars, all right? I am very cognizant of the fact that if it's a good car, it gives great results, sure. Makes sense that people are using it, especially if you don't have a great garage or whatever, it's fine. So I get it, but it doesn't take away the fact that I'm still gonna continue hating on the Hurricanes because I just hate that Huracan, what can I tell you? I dislike spam cars, I dislike that car in terms of looks, so yeah, it's like a... Yeah, no, not my thing, what can I tell you? Oh boy. And even then, they're still defeating me, so look at that. I run out of nitro, not good. Not bueno for my objectives. I do believe that once you have the handling at gold of this car, it does drift better than the Huracan does. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, my acceleration saved me, let's go! But, let's not mince words. This car is way harder to get than a Huracan, and getting the epics is really gonna be a quest, so yeah. Alright, 2 Vandas defeated me, but I did beat all of the Hurricanes, which that, in and of itself, it's a massive W, so I'll take it. I'll live with that. Why am I suddenly getting so much Midwest? I don't understand, but now I brought my car in white. Oh yeah! The complete inverse of the natural color of this car. Well, again, it's not proper black, the official color. Again, it's carbon fiber, but hey. Well, to be fair, I think it's super dark carbon fiber, even like IRL. Because, you know, the carbon fiber, it's kind of black, but it really is kind of like very dark grayish. I suppose it, you know, it depends on how the carbon fiber is treated in the process of making it and whatnot, but whatever. But yeah, in general, you can picture this car being a black car, and instead over here I'm bringing it in white. Oh god. Because reason. It does look kind of cool. Look at the Vanda. I'm telling you, the Vanda's faster than I am when they're using their Oh god, no! Jesus, I'm fine. No, I'm not. No, I didn't mean to drift here. Ah, jeez, no! Ah, frog you, man! You had to hit that car, and that car had to hit me, and whoa. Then my game is lagging massively. Let's go. Yeah, by the way, in case I didn't mention it, I'm playing on my Nintendo Switch, and you know, performance issues on the Switch, it is what it is. This is the cross that we Switch players have to bear. It's fine. 8 points lost? Oh my god. Jesus. Alright. All of that defeated me. I'm fine. At least it wasn't a Huracan, so hey, that makes me happy. You see, I think I'm seeing a tiny bit more variety of cars now. I could be wrong, but it does feel that way. I don't know. But let's see. This is my hometown. I mean, for the car brand. Not hometown, home country. Oh, Jesus! I'm fine. Jesus Christ, with this physics. What? Oh, it canceled my perfect nitro. Oh, that's bull. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, man. Whoa, that guy's lagging massively. Jesus Christ. Ah! Jesus! I'm fine. I've been having such luck with my physics today. Oh boy. Well, you know, it's fine. I was trying to focus, but then the game just decided to mess me up. So thank you, game. Really appreciate you. Really, it's a combination of everything, right? It's the race, it's the connection, it's the physics, it's my skill issue, undeniably. But hey, just wanted to test out this car because, like I said, it is a car that I never really made a video on. It's a pretty fun one, very rare as well. You can get it in the garage level, like at garage 50 something. It's crazy high, and it's not that good of a car to you know, justify that level of garage. But whatever, maybe at some point you'll be able to get it. If you're thinking, should I spend tokens if it comes earlier? I don't think so. Like I said, it's generally speaking a slightly, ever so slightly better Huracan, but so much rarer, so much more expensive. The Huracan is so much easier to get and much easier to gold, so just stick with the Huracans, as much as I hate them. Though this one, much cooler looking, a much cooler car. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!